Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. I just wanted to come on real quick and give you a little update on some things that I have added to my Etsy shop in the past couple of days. I have added a bunch of vintage ephemera, I guess we will call it, and then a couple new sets of fabric ruffles. And yeah, I just wanted to show you real quick. And before I start, you can find the link to my Etsy shop in the description box below. So if you want to go check out anything that you see here, and then I have loads of other stuff too, but this was just kind of some of the new stuff that, you know, is just been the past couple of days that I have listed. All right, so the first set of ruffles is this gorgeous green fabric, and then it has little bluish, well, they're blue, outlined flowers on them. I thought that was really pretty. I love the like subdued green color. I'm sure that it has a name. All my artist friends out there could probably tell me exactly what color green that is. I don't know, but I thought it was pretty. So yeah, those, I've got a few sets of those listed. And then also this gorgeous yellow floral. It has a white background. I love these. So you get 5 in the set, and they are around 6 inches long. So perfect, you know, you could add them to the side of a journal page. You could cut them down further and make them like tag toppers. You know, you could use them, cut them and use them in clusters. Lots of options there. I've also listed some vintage tins that I came across. I have 2 of this particular one. It was really, really hard to not keep one for myself, but I have so many tins. So I did list both of them, but they're so cool and they're so fun. Oh, that's just so I know which one it is. They're so fun to keep stuff in, little, you know, like bits and pieces. I did keep a couple here, and I've got some eyelets in that one. I think I have I got these really cool hexagon eyelets on Amazon. I don't know if that will, there we go. How cool are those? Very steampunky, right? Anyway, I love tins. I love to just keep stuff in them. So here's the next one. I don't know how many of these that I have listed, but you can check it out. I have at least a couple, and they're just cool. These are typewriter ribbon. Both of these are typewriter ribbon tins. And then I have a bunch of different varieties of this cellophane tape tin. This one happens, I think I have 2 that have like the candy cane striping on the bottom. I love, again, it was really hard not to take the candy cane stripe ones, but these are tape tins. I don't know the exact age of them, you know, and they do have some wear. You know, they're old. They're probably, I think in my research, they're probably 1950s. Is my best guess, but honestly, I don't know for sure. But they're fun. They are lots and lots of fun. I have them all over my desk, different types. Come on, there we go. Okay. So anyway, you can check those out if you're interested, if you like old tins. The next thing I have, let's do this one first. I found 2 packages of they were unopened when I bought them, of these white photo mounting corners. How cool are these packages? And I am selling them in groups of 20. and I think they are just absolutely lovely. You could ink these up. I have no idea if they would do well coffee or tea dyeing. I haven't tried, so I'm not sure, but you could definitely ink them up. I'm assuming, I think I determined that they're like 50s, 1950s, 1960s. The company itself, I was able to find, was established in 1956. So they're definitely newer than 1956, but yeah, I'm thinking probably 50s or 60s. And I don't know if the adhesive is even, would even work anymore. It's like a lick and stick kind of adhesive. But a little glue, right? Who needs the adhesive to work, right? We all have glue. So anyway, super cute. And those are in groups of 20. In my shop, I'm keeping the envelopes for myself. Okay, and then the next thing is these awesome old, they're like new old stock, unused Melon labels. And they're California melons. So you have the state of California on there. And then you have the name of the company. But how cool are those? I love the colors. Very fun. Again, I don't even know if they were ever meant to be sticking, but these would be fun in collage. They could, you could use them as tab toppers too. You could just make like a little corner tuck spot out of these. Very cute. I am selling these in groups of 3. And then I have 2 different tobacco voucher types. These are from Mail Pouch Tobacco. You can see that on there, I believe. These are, well, the voucher expired on June 1st, 1915. So they're at least that old. And I think they are in super cool condition considering their age. They're over 100 years old. And I'm selling those in groups of 5. Also super cool for collage or for layering or just little pieces of ephemera in your journals or in your other paper crafts. The second one is these Raleigh. Now let me just grab how I have them listed. So this was the Raleigh brand of cigarettes, I believe. It's the Brown and Williamson Tobacco Corporation from Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm selling these in groups of 5, and you get 3 that look like this. And those are from sometime before December 31st, 1965, because that's when it expires. And then this one I thought was cool because it's kind of like a horizontal instead of a vertical. And it expired the same date, 1965. And then this one, the script is just different basically, and it's a little newer. I think it was 1976. Let me look at a different one. I think they were adhered to the package somehow. So you do have like some leftover 1972, I believe. So, I mean, they're not, you've got a little bit of tearing here where like they were adhered to the package, but still really cool, fun colors, would make, fun ephemera, fun pieces for layering and collage again. The next one is, this was so fun to find. So these are like a glassine material. They are gusseted. and they're completely unused. So they're new, you know, they're new old stock. They have, I don't know if it's going to show up. They have like a texture to them, and I don't know, maybe you can see that. They're really cool, and they're so much fun. You've got the little guys here holding the ice cream sandwich. Yeah, I was so excited to find these. So I'm selling these in groups of 3. And yeah, how fun would these be to add to your journal? I love them, and they're crinkly, and yeah, so fun. I got way too excited when I found those. My husband was like, okay. No, he gets it. All right, and then I have these alphabet cards. They are blue on the back. You get 3 of them, and they'll just be random. I'll pick 3 random letters. And then it must have been a game of sorts. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? No, I do know what this was. This was from this game here. And I believe the instructions had a copyright of 1938. So I'm not sure if that's how old these are, but they are really cool, and they are aged just beautifully. So you'll get 3 cards, random letters, and I have a bunch of sets listed. And then these were the ones that were just kind of they're from 1964, and they're just letters. And you'll get 3 of these as well, 1 in each color. Nice little small ephemera pieces to add to your journals. And then I came across a large Old Maid set. How cool are these, right? You'll get 3 of these, and they are, I have the 3, like I have the sets pictured in the listing. Okay, so you can see you can see the sets of 3 together. I'll just give you the first set that's on the top unless you tell me otherwise, and I will take the pictures away as I sell them. Does that make sense? I didn't make it like a choice you had to make at checkout. But so if there's a set pictured that you just have to have, just leave me a note when you're purchasing and let me know, which set of 3 that you want. And as long as I still have it available, then I'll give you that set. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick the top, I'm just going to take off the top and give you the next one that's available. And like I said, I will do my best to take the pictures down, as I sell them. This one has like a little bit of a bend in it. It's not horrible. You can see it, but it doesn't really affect the integrity of the card. They're like cardboard, and it looks like they were like all connected together at one point, and then, just perforated and torn apart there on the edges. But they're super cool. I love Lily the Librarian. So you won't get 2 of the same because I kept the doubles for myself, and I kept the Old Maid. So there aren't any doubles in here. I like Tammy the Teacher too. Very fun. Just, something fun. And they're nice. They're a large size, which I like, different sized things in my journals. Okay, what is next? Next I came across an entire unused checkbook it was the 1920s, because that's what the date, you've got the date on there. So obviously it was the 1920s. And these are just gorgeous. I know some people would be like, ew, those are really gross. But they obviously had maybe some water damage at some point. They smell like old paper. They don't smell like, anything gross. But it was a whole unused checkbook. So what you get if you purchase these is 2 checks and 1 of these like record keeping slips, and it's blank on the back. This one, these were more perforated, and I was able to pull them out on the perforation. These were not so perforated, so you get the extra little strip that was stapled into the book, and it has like a beautiful rust on it from the staples. And they are just, yeah, they are very, very cool. Again, I was so excited because it was just completely unused. Unfortunately, the book itself was damaged, so I was hoping I could, you know, like kind of salvage that and make something out of it, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. And then I have these. These are like stubs to keep track of what your earnings were for the first and the second half of the month. And this was part of a group of, you'll see some more, just a group of ephemera, I guess we'll call it, from one man who worked for the New York Central Railroad Company and lived here near Cincinnati. And so these are his stubs, but this is from 1930. So you'll get one of each. You'll get the first half and the second half of the month, and you can choose the month. I have May through August available. And they're all, you know, they're all pretty much the same. But they have, you know, different, obviously different amounts earned and things like that. And there's pictures on the listing. They're just super cool. I love them. And then I also have some of his receipts for paying his union dues. Look how cool these are. Like they've been punched. So, you know, yeah, whatever that means. And then for the month and the year. So like this one was 1941 and how much he paid. And yeah, I think these are super cool. I love the dot punching the numbers at the top. Very cool. So I think, now I can't remember. I think I'm selling these in groups of 3, but I can't remember for sure. So you'll have to check out the listing to see for that information, because I can't remember right now. But I think I did groups of 3 for that. And then these were also a part of that grouping that I purchased. I have 1939 and 1941. So basically these were time books, and I took a 2-page spread out of the time book. And this man was a meticulous record keeper. I'm just blown away and astounded with his organizational skills. Anyway, you get the 2-page spread, and he kept track of his mileage and hours, and, you know, like a time card in this book for each month. So this was March 1939. And he then also attached at the top with something his earnings and deduction information for that month. So super cool. Now, some of them do come off very easily. I did not take them off on purpose. I left them on there so you could do what you want with them. But there's one on every page. Cool. So I have a few. I've already sold one of the 1939, but I have 5 of the 1941 and 4 of the 1939 still available. And you get just one 2-page spread. That's what the listing is for. And I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. The link to my Etsy shop is in the description box below, so you can go check that out. I also have a couple journals in there right now, and some new digital kits, but I will be back to show you those in a separate video, probably next week, because I am still working on some of them, and I thought I would just do one big video showing you all the new ones instead of doing it, you know, one at a time. But you can check out the ones. I think I've listed 3 new ones, and I have a new section in my shop called Dollar Digis. And you can see the sections on the left-hand side of my shop. And there are a couple digitals in there that are only $1. So yeah, go check it out, guys. I hope you have a fabulous day. I will not be back until Monday, so have a great weekend. Yeah, I will talk to you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.